back, King Yella. How's it going?
Man, it's going good, man. Can't complain, man. Still breathing, still here being a father. You know, still here getting trolled, still here getting paid. I can't complain. You know?
That's what it is, man. Well, the last interview did really good numbers, man.
Oh, yeah.
They're liking it, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you might have get some complaints in the comments. They say you talk about Durk too much.
Yeah, man. I don't talk, I mean, hey, listen, man. I talk about what's going on, man. Especially if it's Chicago politics. And that's like the biggest rival side of where I come from. That's who the Durk think, who they think Durk talking about in his music. He talking about my side. Or he talking about, you know, the GDs or whatever's going on. And what we talk about? We talk about their side. So how do the fans know what's going on? Because we all talk about each other, you know? So, well, at the end of the day, shit, whatever's going viral, motherfucker on it, man. You vlogging, blogging, whatever you doing, man. Hey, listen, I won't give a what it was, man. If they had something going viral about Jesus Christ, then that's what we're gonna be talking about. If these motherfuckers put the numbers up on your page, then that's what we're gonna talk about, shit.
Yeah, the numbers are doing good. So, even though they might be complaining in the comments, they're definitely approving of the comment with their view.
Yeah, so that don't even matter. They can say what they want to say. You come over here and hate, you can say whatever. As long as you brought your ass over here. That's like saying, you came to my concert to boo me. You still paid to get in this. I won, dummy. So it don't matter. So, motherfucker crazy as hell.
That's what it is, man. Well, the news going on right now, the latest news, man, is OTF Jam came out with a very lengthy Instagram post that's been going viral.
Yeah.
What was your first thoughts when you seen it?
If you didn't know, I spoke on that. I spoke on a lot of this shit 2 months ago before it happened. And like one part he was talking about OTF Boona and how he had been, like all the shit he was talking about, you know what I'm saying? What he was talking about, he ain't with him in jail, like a lot of shit that was going on that I spoke on and said these are the reasons. You know what I'm saying? He spoke on it, he said that, he spoke on it, he said that like a 12-year-old and him, Boona and a 12-year-old, his 12-year-old friend or something, the reason got him all that time. So in prison, you got me all this time. They put these on the same yard, woo-dee woo-woo. I ain't saying he snitched or nothing like during that time, like, but I'm in jail for you and nigga, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But I had already spoke on it and saying that these are the reasons, like he spoke on everything, like, and that's just showing like, nigga, I'm finna get down. Like basically, y'all, he talking about Durk baby mama, he talking about Durk, he talking about Booney Mo and Booney Mo's son from O Block. So he talking about talking to his son saying his daddy a bitch. These your people though. So why is you all of a sudden getting down on your people? Because you know you done did some foul play, man. He know he done did some foul play and it's finna come. The shit gonna hit the fan. He'll try to act like, oh, when the paperwork, he said the only reason, when the feds snatched us and baby, you telling on yourself. Trying to swerve it and do all this. You on that motherfucker. He on that motherfucker talking about Durk. The only reason Durk was there for his kids is because of him. Nicki was there. We all know Nicki was everybody. Nicki fucked Tay Capone. Fucked all his guys. We know this already. But you know, that was Durk too, man. You trying to, you know, these your homies and all this shit. That's so you thought. Look what's going on now. You think these people your friend. People ain't your friend, man. Too comfortable. They got too many. If it's too many people, listen, the bigger what they say, the bigger it is, the harder it's gonna fall, man. If it's 2, 3 of us, if it's only 2, 3 of us, guess what? I know it's only 1, 2, or 3 that told them. I know it ain't me. So it's y'all, one of y'all two. But if it's 50, you never know. It's all these, man, you got so much shit coming out about that man now, about this person, that. Man, that shit ain't gonna look good, man. Shit ain't looking good.
When I read through the post, one of the things that really stuck out to me was he didn't really deny being a snitch. The only thing he said was, that's not how the feds got onto them and built their case.
And that's all he said.
I kind of feel like
he said
that's all he said.
And that it's gonna come out. He ain't say, nigga, I ain't the reason they ain't get on us, nigga. I mean, they got on us. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't say, I never cooperated. I never told anybody anything.
He just saying, I'm not the reason they got on us.
Right.
Well, we all know you might not been the reason they got onto him. The other guys is probably the reason. And not even that. He the reason they got onto him because they talk too much in their music. You speaking on this shit on your own. You seeing this shit already. You feel me? You study speaking on shit. You rapping about it. Come on, man. You saying this, you saying that, you know? And I'm getting tired of people get like, I'm not hating on no, but right is right and wrong is wrong, nigga. You in my circle, if you not in my circle, nigga, if you did what you doing the right thing, okay, I'm gonna salute you for that. But if you doing the wrong shit, even if they come get, whatever, if they come snatch one of my homies and they be like, boy, you was a goofy, I'm gonna do the same shit for you. If I even hear it, why would you put that out? Take that shit down. You just telling on y'allself, and then y'all try to say everybody else telling. The bloggers telling. The people that's interviewing is telling. Come on, man. How the we know? We ain't make this shit up. We just speaking on what's in the news. Nigga, we reporting and talking about what we saw. You did this shit to yourself.
Well, you know, he did go off on Booney, you know, and you know, kind of like said that Booney was being fake with him and everything. Didn't you know? You said you knew Booney, or you used to know Booney growing up.
No, that's Boogie. Boogie.
Oh, okay.
But Booney Boona and Booney is two different people. That's not even the same person. So it was confusing even for me because I know who Booney Mo is because he's from the Dome. He's from up the street. Literally, people know, like, be like, who? When I got first shot, it was from somebody that shot me, was from his hood. But he rest in peace now, so, you know, niggas be saying, well, he's dead now, so, you know what I'm saying? That shot me's dead. And that's where he was from, the Dome, you feel me? So, you know, it was like, but I don't know Booney Mo personally, but don't be knowing, like, Booney Mo with Cellies was somebody that's real close to me, like, this was a Celly and know everything about him and don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even be knowing who they be around and what be going on. But the Boona is the person Boona, B-O-O-N-A, is who he caught the case with and got him all that time. That's why he did the 12 years. You feel me? And nigga, I guess Durk and them was still with fool while he was in jail and doing shit and whatever was going on and like that, and he wasn't with him in jail. Like, they told me, inboxed me like, yeah, man, they'll be around each other, then soon he leave, but like, I don't like that bitch ass, ooh, pussy ass, like these still, you know, this got me all this time, this whole ass, ooh, so they would, you know, just sneak this in them, you know, backdoor shit. But a lot of this shit come from like food, like they said, like his baby mama got killed and a lot of shit happened, and like, I don't know where the baby mama should have. That shit ain't come out yet, but, you know, trying to, you know, insinuate, like, you know, did something to his baby mama. And
another thing that came out is, you know, you mentioned how they be fake friendly with him, but they also said that they don't really like Durk.
Niggas don't like Durk, man. They using Durk, man. How could you like him when you telling on him? When you throwing him under the bus? You ain't gonna do that to nobody you love or care about. You know what I'm saying? Where did this come from? You went and got 4, 5 or whatever for somebody getting killed. Who threw Durk in the mix? Where the pay for hire come from? Then you got another pay for hire case. This just, you know, then his lawyer studies, oh, they making shit up and they did, oh, you know, who knows, man? But I'll just keep telling people, like, even if you innocent, gang, you couldn't, you know how many sitting in jail right now for the rest of their life and ain't killed a fly, ain't killed nothing. You got people that lie on people, man. This shit, I just got done watching. I was watching. What I was just watching an old movie, man. I think The Preacher's Wife, man. Some young black guy shot robbed the spot, shot it up, and another black dude, he just got scared and got stuck, and the other one was hopped in the car and got up, and the dude come out the store and just said, "It's him, it's him," and it's that easy, man. And that's not even him, just because he's black. And that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's how these people play. That's the point that I'm making, that these people will say anything just because you black and brown's gonna have it the worst. Gonna have it the worst. You could just say anything, man. It's people out here that got convicted. How the is people out here convicted for murder and they ain't even found the body? Where's the body at? Oh, he was last seen with you. Or she was last. You know, see, so that lets you know that they don't play, they're not playing fair. What if a motherfucker changed their name and came up and moved to Africa somewhere and burnt their fingertips off and did all type of shit, and you lock this man up for murder? How's it murder if you ain't found the body? How do you know what I'm saying? They convicting people just off what they doing what they want to do. You guilty until proven innocent. It's not innocent until proven guilty. Right now, in them people's eyes, man, Durk killed these people. Durk did everything, man. Durk paid for that. Durk, yeah, man, that's what the people gonna say. They don't give a. You see what they doing? The other shit coming out right now. You talking about, oh, he can't stop making three-way calls. Get y'all goofy ass. So how's he gonna do a pre-trial? Cause he making a three-way call. He making a three-way call mean he gonna get out and still be around gang members and do all that. Come on, man. Y'all, they let him out in Atlanta. Him and Keef couldn't hang out around each other. They did it. So it don't even make sense. These people, the gang, the system not fair, man. And people be getting mad at me in the comments, bro. I'm not hating on dude or nothing, bro, but I'm just telling you from my experience of going through it, man. Going through it, man. I went to prison for aggravated assault on the police with a firearm, man. Aggravated discharge. They trying to say I shot at the police, man. The police shot at me. So I know, you feel me? I know what these people will do, man. They switch shit around. And I went to prison for them saying that I shot at them. I did not shoot at them. You know what I'm saying? So this is, them people tried to kill me. So these people, it's not a fair game, man. It's not a fair game with these people, man. Especially being a black man. With power.
How do you think they figured out he was wearing a wire? Like how would something like that be discovered, do you think?
I don't know. People now I'm seeing they saying he didn't wear a wire. They said he did wear a wire.
Or did he just cooperated?
Right.
Or did he just cooperate?
Right. So whatever. I mean, a wire is what if there's a wire involved, it's automatically over with. This is nothing to talk about. If he did wear a wire, but his word, still in all, it's like his word against their word. Still in all, you a criminal, you did the same shit I did. Your word is really not credible. But the way that these people play, the way they play, they gonna make it credible, man. They gonna, man.
Well, okay, in his post that he just recently did, he said that Little Durk paid for his lawyer just to find out if he was telling.
Yeah, because now I get to see, what's the discovery? I'm on this shit before you get to see what's happening. But I don't even know is he talking about this case? He's talking about this case?
I don't think he's talking about this case. No, I don't think so. I think because I don't know if he hasn't been arrested for this case. I'm pretty sure he's talking about the other case.
Yeah, I don't see, but that's explaining a lot right there. Why is you going on it? So basically, this bitch ass tried to play with me and pay for my lawyer and to see if I'm getting down on him. I'm gonna get down on him. That's basically what's going on. all that shit that's being spilled that this man put on there, and hopefully that's from the real page, you know what I'm saying? Because I just saw some other shit that they had India, like India said, but I don't know if this really her. It just say some crazy ass shit.
You don't think that the page was real? You don't think that post
I'm saying I
really
don't.
from him?
None of us know 100% know. We don't know 100% know nothing about this shit. All we could speak on it and say what we say or whatever. You know, obviously. But, because this time I didn't click it. I know the last time he said something and the nigga, remember I told you the nigga inboxed me and was talking crazy to me. So, but this time I didn't even go check into the page. I just saw it. I'm assuming it is, though. I'm assuming it is. Matter of fact, no, I'm wrong. It was too much said that when nobody know but him, and there's a lot of personal shit in there. So it has to be from a real page. It ain't like it's no made up shit. It was all authentic what he was saying. So that gotta be him. It gotta be him, for sure.
That would be a pretty slick way of trying to find out if somebody was cooperating.
Yeah, paying for the lawyer?
Paying for his lawyer just to figure that. That's kind of crazy. If it's true. I don't know if it's true. And I'm just a legend.
It gotta be. Durk got all that money, man. It ain't no problem, man. Get this lawyer, man. I need to figure out what's going on. What's happening? This nigga just went to jail on parole, get out. Don't forget, he caught a crazy case. I think guns and drugs and some crazy shit, and he's out. On parole or whatever he was on. Why? How's you out? That's already fishing. That's the first thing anyway. Folks, how you out? I know nigga gonna look crazy. If I'm on parole, let me would've got out the feds, caught a case, and I'm back out. On skis, I'm not putting up, folks, how you out, G? Oh, they just threw the case out. Okay, that's what they did. Follow him, watch his every move, everything about dude. We gotta watch that nigga. That nigga suspect. So, already, as a grown man, we ain't kids no more, folks. This shit suspect, folks. Come on, folks, you on papers. I went back to prison they raided my house and found a tenth of gram, a tenth of a bag of crack. This when I was selling crack at my grandma's house. They found a tenth of a bag and violated me. I went back to prison for 100 and some days, man. And you getting caught with guns, you getting caught with all type of shit. But you niggas, come on, man, you out of here.
Everybody seems to be convinced that he's the one telling. I find it kind of suspicious that not one person from OTF has came out and cleared his name and said no.
Man, them niggas,
he's not the one.
Them was making posters, but they really ain't gonna say nothing because that's gonna be like incriminating Durk. So if you saying he not the one telling, then you saying Durk is. I saw Bezu say some shit like that, but Bezu made a post, and I think one of the other niggas, Twin or something, they was making little slick posters and with the in the background, jam and some funny shit. It was just some funny shit, man. Some funny shit, but they know. Like I said, bro, it's Jam not gonna be the only telling. Mark my words, Jam is not gonna be the only that's telling, man. Right now. And then another thing, we thought about this. Did niggas even think about this? And I ain't even said this. Old Block 6 ain't even been sentenced yet. Why they ain't been sentenced yet? Because they finna try to, that's what I'm telling you, what they probably finna try to do. They're gonna try to figure out and put all this shit together. Okay, this was what's going on, Duck. So since they said motherfuckers already paying for murders, pay for this murder, you pay for that murder, this all involved. And supersede his ass on that case over there. I'll watch. There's some fake, why these niggas ain't been sentenced yet? Y'all already got found guilty. You know what happens in the feds? When the boys get sentenced? The old block, when they get found guilty?
About a year ago.
You know, you get 90 days in the feds. So listen, even when I take, say if I take my deal, like I took my deal, whatever, I supposed to went back to sentencing, but I was out on pretrial. I ended up catching another case, but I still didn't go back to. So I got out in August. My sentencing was November 13th. That's 90 days after I got out. That's everybody. You get 90 days. Your sentence is in 90 days. What are we pushing it back for? They convicted. I mean, they found guilty. What is we sitting around to talk? Ain't nothing to talk about. Sitting their ass to the pen. Something going on. Then you got the nigga, the other nigga teased on the case with the one that dropped the call, that dropped the low on Durk. He on there saying, now this some more shit, you ain't see that? He's saying that he never called Durk, bro. He never called D-Thing. He called an informant. So now that's gonna be another thing. So if you call an informant, that means the feds playing a crazy game because y'all knew that Durk was gonna die before he died. So what's going on now? But that makes sense. Like the police be a lot behind a lot of shit too. The same way they killed what's the name? What's the young nigga man from Chicago that started the Black Panthers back in the day? They would you know what I'm talking about? Damn.
I mean, even though TZ's saying that, they still have D-Thing's number. He called D-Thing, bro. They have his number, bro. Like, it's not really. I don't know why he would say that. That's.
So they showed D-Thing number on there? This the system. They can say anything. They will say anything. I mean, they will say anything. I've been going to jail all my life. Them people that told me all type of shit. Them people, listen, I was fighting my gun case. These people sent me shit and thought they was gonna frighten me by sending me shit that had nothing to do with me. They lie. These people lie too. They lie. They would say a lot of this shit, they would lie. Oh, we're gonna charge you for every gun off Instagram. We're gonna do this, or this was happening. Bro, that had nothing to do. You talking to me about something else that had nothing to do with my case or anything. That's what the feds play a crazy game. They cold. They would make everything up. They would say anything.
Well, I mean, yeah, but the examples you gave are things they can make up. Phone records are a little bit harder to lie about. Those are things that it's hard to lie. It's hard to say this is D-Thing's number if it's not D-Thing's number. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they can say we're going to charge you with a bunch of stuff on Instagram and be lying, but that's easy to lie about. You know, the factual stuff where there's actual documents and it comes a little harder.
But what if these I done saw these people that did shit like my homie free AJ. AJ just got sentenced. In his case, they said they got text messages between me and him. I don't have nothing under my name. So this is just winning in this thing. You have what? There's nothing that my phone number don't even come back to my name. So how do you have messages between me and him? This was something that just happened. So that's what I'm saying. They could say, these people say anything, man. If that one, what's the phone not even in your name? Who number is there? Listen, who person? You can't, especially in court, they gotta say that person's name, first, last name. You can't go on that and say D-Thing. Right now, you can't go on this convict nothing and saying it was King Yella and my name is Simone Lewis. You can't raid my house and the warrant says for King Yella. That's automatically beat. You suck, you lost already. That shit have to be in my government name. Other than that, who is that? That's a fictitious, that's a made up person. That ain't even, who is that? That's not my name. I was not born with that name. So shit like, that's what I'm saying, shit like that. But I don't know, you know, they just play a crazy game, bro. I just don't believe shit they say. I don't know.
Do you think any of those guys will take the stand and say that Durk didn't have anything to do with it?
Somebody might. If somebody willing to let Durk be free, somebody might. Or they might all get on the stand and say Durk did everything. They might go the opposite way. We don't know how it's gonna go. It might, this right now is gonna be right now we doing these interviews, you just put out in the universe before it happened and see. But 9 times out of 10, man, it might be ugly, man. You gonna have that's going, it's either me or you. My kids are your kids. Your life or my life. How this shit gonna go? You feel me? For to already tell on Durk and all that, man, I don't feel no was scared of Durk. Was using Durk. All this, man, nobody really cared about him. Cause if you did care about him, there was a lot of shit that you would, like, it would have been like, even for me being older than Durk, if he was on Monster 4, we not doing certain folk, hell no. We not coming like that, we not doing that. He didn't have no big brother, and be like, oh, I ain't got no big homie. Okay, what about a big brother? What about somebody that could talk to you and guide you and keep you on the right track for doing shit, man? You got kids, you got this going for yourself. You the face of Chicago. You the face. The face of Chicago. You got everything. You in a place, in a position where just dreaming and hoping and wishing they could go. You feel me? And you let the, come on, man. Don't give a about dude, man. They can say whatever they say. You can say everything you want to say about the GD. You ain't got one story of a GD getting down and all this rap shit about outside. You can't say one more came and hell, folks told on folks, so folks got in the jam and da-da-da-da-da-da. Come on, man. And the BDs is a very small fraction in Chicago. The GDs run everything, gang, except the BDs just had it on the music side. Other than that, they did not have it in the real. Come on, man.
So there's a big size difference between the GDs and BDs for the people who ain't from Chicago.
Bro, GDs stretch everywhere from Chicago to the West Coast, man. This shit everywhere, man. There's not no, come on, man. You ain't gonna be like, there's a BD from, I'm BD from Seattle, or I'm BD from Texas, or, you know, they probably do got something that way, but it's gonna be a small. But what I'm saying is, that GD shit down there in every state, like with their own shit, it probably, you know, only place that GDs didn't get to make their own shit is probably California. The same way California gangs ain't making in Chicago. Ain't no Crips and Bloods there. So, you know, but everywhere else, the same way, Crips and Bloods in every other city, same way. Or every other state. GDs just in every other state, except California. I mean, there might be something in there, but it ain't gonna be no, you know, sanction shit where, okay, this, you know, that's where we from. I'm GD from LA. No, I never heard of that. Even though I did see some crazy shit like that, but I don't think you know.
Right, at this point, you know, Chicago and LA are so established and so influential that, you know, it would be hard.
That's where everything came from.
For any gangs, any outside gangs to make their way in LA.
Yeah,
it'd be crazy. I think you'd actually have Chicago gangs or LA gangs uniting to get rid of the outsiders, man.
Yeah, I mean, a Chicago gang did make it to LA, which is the Black Pete Stone Bloods, but Black Pete Stones originated in Chicago. Jeff Ford. Then T. Rogers from Chicago and went out there and made it and changed it to Black Pete Stone Bloods. But so Chicago really did make it to everywhere for real. But they just changed it and put their own shit on it. But they shit still all the same, still pyramid, the same shit. Just, you know, they just Bloods. Ain't no blood. A Black Pete Stone in Chicago ain't gonna be like, I'm a Blood. It ain't gonna happen like that. But I'm a Black Pete Stone, you know, and if they get, you know, see each other, there's gonna be love, but they gonna figure it out. But it might be foreign to Chicago. Like, you're a what? A Black Pete Stone Blood? What the? So it might be, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how it works out like that. Put a little twist on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Vonnie is being accused of cooperating. They have sealed his paperwork, and they're seeking a protective order over his paperwork while he's in jail.
Yeah, I saw that. They said they did that with somebody else too. But I don't know, you know, that's suspect, that's strange. You selling, what you selling? What is you hiding? You know what I'm saying? What's being hidden? What y'all don't want to see? So when they sell it, okay. See, but I don't know. See, and now it do make sense because why is they selling it? They selling it because Durk is the one gonna be paying for these lawyers. So Durk lawyers gonna be able to come back and say, this is what this said, or this what this did, or da-da-da-da. So they hiding this shit so won't see what's going on. So fool might be on that motherfucker telling them doing something, because I don't even know. He definitely gonna be a motherfucker that's telling, because I don't even know where that guy came from. These are people that, him, brown eyes. I don't even think, you know what's crazy? I don't even think a lot of them people is really even in cahoots with Durk. They in cahoots with Durk people. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are Durk homies and shit like that. That's not really like a direct thing with Durk, probably. I don't think so.
What was Vonnie's like reputation? Like outside of,
I never heard of him until this day. Until this shit happened, I never heard of a goddamn Vonnie. They keep talking about that's Von's cousin, then I'm hearing people saying that's not his cousin. But I don't know who this guy is.
So if you were in the feds and you heard that somebody was, you know, their paperwork or their court stuff was being sealed, like what would the outcome of that? Like how would people on the yard take that?
You can't take nothing until, in reality, the snitching shit, even definitely, you can't call him a rat until you see black and white, until you see that, you know, that he told. So for all you guys, a lot of shit that they might be speaking on the streets is probably not even getting said, getting, you know, brought up. We hearing more shit out here than they probably even hear. They go to court. And the feds, you know, when you go to court, they ain't gonna never be going to court. They first time gonna be going to court is to, guess when they gonna go to court? When they go to trial. That's gonna be your first time going unless you took a plea deal. Other than that, they're finna be sitting. They not gonna, ain't no court date. You not finna have no court, unless you trying to get that pre-trial. Other than that, bro, ain't no court. I didn't have no court, bro. Ain't no court. You a sitting duck every day. There's no court for you, buddy. You file the motions and all that, but that still ain't gonna, nigga, your lawyer gonna do all that. You ain't gotta go to court for that. So half of the shit that we hearing out here, they probably not even hearing in jail. How did Vonnie even get an OTF credit card? Just the question. Who gave this credit card? But still in all, I'd rather you book that just because this is my label or this got something going on. I'd rather be that, because guess what? Everybody that's involved with this business, with this company, has a credit card. So that don't mean, you know, you work for Home Depot or whatever, you work for somebody and you got a Home Depot card, but it's a credit card. Guess what? Everybody at this job probably got access to this credit card. So that don't come back to one person. That come back to the business. See, and then I just saw something too, which is the smartest shit, and people don't realize that. So, y'all, you didn't see the interview Lil Baby just did? Never even saw Lil Baby do an interview.
I didn't see
it. Lil Baby went on that. He said, man, listen, man. He changed everything. Ain't no more 4 pockets pool. These people got this shit on here as a game. I'm changing everything. Boy, ain't no 4 pocket nothing. He ain't even wearing the chains, nothing. 4 pockets, nothing. Take that shit off everything. But what you don't never do is connect your street shit with your business shit. So, with that being said, he knew. He hurried up and changed everything. Okay, then my label's something else. Like Durk, OTF, y'all OTF in the streets, so everything, YSL, you know what I'm saying? On my kids, I'm smart. Before I even came home, everything was skeezy gang. You would have never heard, like people don't record label everything, my music. TMG, when you have TMG, Trillionaire Music Group, I changed everything to something that had nothing to do with the streets. I did that before I came home. So it was the same shit. You gotta put this over here, because guess what? You signing, see, what Durk up and all this shit, you signing, get OTF chains, getting OTF tattoos. It's people that really killed OTF and hate OTF. So you got branding themselves and signing. Now once someone sign, they don't even know they signing and they putting themselves into beef and putting themselves into smoke. You know what I'm saying? But fathers is, okay, Lil Durk signed them, and Lil Durk record label was called Glamorous Records or Shining VV something. You think a motherfucker looking at it as, okay, I'm rocking this VVS or this Glamorous Records chain. You know what I'm saying? Some fly shit, something that had nothing to do with nothing. You gotta separate the business and the streets, and that's why people up at, man. Everything is connected to you. And I had to learn that while I was in jail, man. Everything was Skeezy Gang Records. How the do that even sound? Skeezy Gang Records. I clearly told you what's going on. This is already. So I'm hell no. Let me think outside of the box. Come on with something else. What Trillionaire, ooh, okay. Trillionaire Music Group, Trillionaire Records, ooh, something that had nothing. And that there's no game banging. Okay, now I'm signed, put under this or whatever. I'm putting niggas in position. They get a TMG chain. It's not no gang involvement to it. It's nothing. The people ain't even gonna come. Oh, we were the TMG as a label. No. But this OTF, you got killing OTF, blood dripping, blood. You got all type of shit going on with this shit. Them people automatically know. It's just a lot. He ain't think outside of the box. You gotta think outside the box, man.
I interviewed CLR Bruce Rivers. You know, the lawyer that be going viral for talking about all the hip hop cases and everything. And he told me that the RICO is so vague that all it takes for them to get you with a RICO is 2 or more people conspiring to commit crimes.
Well, indictments generally don't spell out a lot of facts. They basically just, show what the crime is and who committed it. So, and in this case, there are 7 counts. The chief count among them is the first one, and it's charged out in a RICO, and that's the Corrupt Organizations Act, created back in the 30s to combat the mob. So essentially, what they're saying is that this O-Block gang is acting as an organization for a criminal purpose.
Okay, wouldn't that be any gang though?
Well, one could argue that it's too broad, for sure.
That's it. There's not even really got to be a gang attached to it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, we're calling ourselves this gang or that gang. You know what I'm saying? It's just the 2 or more people just talking about committing crimes in the future, and you're eligible for a RICO.
Yeah, and all I'm gonna do is call your phone. I was in affairs with, well, you stayed in Cali. What's the biker gangs?
Hells Angels, Mongols?
And I was in there with the top dog. I forgot his name, man. The old man, the gray hair, man. He was short, man, but he was the top. I was in there with a lot of them, and
they get the RICO all the time.
Yeah, cause they be having bar fights, get killed, and And while I was in there, I really didn't know who they was like that. You know what I'm saying? But when I get out, I end up seeing it on TV, and I'm like, damn, I was locked up with these old motherfuckers. You feel me? Oh, these some old ass gangsters. Like, damn, it was cracking like this. But in there, they probably was like it was them. Then there was some other from Texas that got on a RICO from like stealing cars and shit. A RICO for stealing cars, and they was like they snatched all of them from Texas, and they was out here in Nevada. Fooling them that was there. They had to stand off with the They had to stand off with the feds about the land. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of them. But why I just said that because all it take, like I was in there with, they're like, man, bro, just called my phone and just said, and they come and snatch me. Like, I'm the weakest link on the case. Like, it was some bullshit. I ain't even say nothing. Yeah, it was some real shit, man. You want to play basketball? Yeah, man, I'm finna grab the ball and pull up. They said, oh, these was 8 balls. Oh, these was drugs. And you automatically connected because the feds is listening to this call. So now it's putting you on with them. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same shit. And that's how, and you know they snatched them up the same way with the YSL shit. Now they snatching him, everybody that probably called. And you think everybody that was locked up with the YSL thing, that somebody, Woody ain't say all them people's name, man. They was getting them boys off phone conversations. They was getting them, you know, text messages going through your phone. And okay, he called his phone, then he called his phone, now he connecting this person. That's how they connecting the dots.
Speaking of the YSL, man, Yak Gotti got stabbed in jail.
Yak Gotti did? I don't even think
You didn't see that?
I don't even think I saw that.
Okay, let me look it up. I'm gonna look it up, bro.
They still smoke with him in the what's the name?
Yep, rapper Yak Gotti stabbed in Fulton County Jail. Now this happened right after some suspicious videos leaked of him looking like he was cooperating. I know Wack 100 remember when Wack came out and said he got a video of Gunna snitching?
And the whole time it was,
and then he said, no, it's a video of Yak Gotti.
Right.
And then right after that, Yak Gotti gets stabbed in prison.
That's crazy.
Or jail, I mean.
That's crazy. See, some stuff that's come back, and you know down there, where you at in Atlanta?
I don't even know.
Let me see. Yeah, when Atlanta ain't playing though, man. Reggie Baby just came home, man. Reggie Baby said, man, he said he saw the craziest shit down there in Atlanta, man. Said them boys down there be killing. He said he's seeing people get killed in jail, in prison. In prison in Atlanta. Them boys be down there killing each other down there, man.
Yeah, it goes down for sure.
And because, you know, another thing is, they got like one of the crookedest, like for the feds. I forgot the federal prison that was in Atlanta. But like in the feds, that's all they talked about, man. They said the COs, they jail, they bringing the phones in, they bringing everything. Saying I ain't even feeling like they in jail, man. That bitch got PlayStation, the new PlayStation, the flat screens in prison. I'm in prison. I'm in this bitch. Backwood, in a CO, bitch, come here, man. Yeah, we finna run you, man. Bitches in there getting ran, man. What? Selling $200-300 for 2 minutes. Grabbing a ball, man. Long ass swords like this, man. On the block, they got everything but a gun.
Damn.
Shit crazy.
You and Trench's News, you guys have some back and forths in the past, or even recently, I think. He keeps saying stuff about you guys.
Fuck Trench's News, man. Trench's News, I don't know. My thing about Trench's News is, man, that guy is a liar. He's a liar, bro. He just be saying shit, bro. Like, I don't know what's up with dude, man.
Is there anything specific that you can speak on that you know for a fact that he lied about?
Bro, everything he say about me is a lie. He just makes up shit. He makes up shit. Like even with the snitch shit, he tried to say, Yella told, sat there and told for 180 pages.
I seen that.
Bro. When these people look into the thing, right? When they pull up that paperwork, bro, that's my whole suppression hearing. That's my whole shit with my whole shit, bro. They pull up your PSI and all that shit. These people trying to pull up, bro. That ain't got no. That's not the. Come on, man. Talking about a statement. Like it's my statement. I was just talking. This is just talking for all these pages. Get your goofy ass out of here. What you talking about? I ain't even talk to them people like that. I talk for and saying what the they was saying. Get the out of here. They always trying to. His ass is a goofy. They're really on the stand, getting down on people, and I'm a changed man. I'm changing my life. I could tell. I'm really killed Duck. Duck was not your friend. How was Duck your friend if Duck was my friend and I never saw you? If you go do your homework on King Yella and FBG Duck, it's gonna be 150 million videos of me with him every day. Duck didn't even have a car at these times. Like I'm picking Duck up every day and taking him home every day. So where the was you at? How is this your friend? I'm in O Block, I'm in here. Out of here, man. You talking about shit when he was a kid? When was this, 2008? 7?
So you don't believe that he told for Duck that he did it for himself?
Man, he did that shit for himself. First of all, he said he was talking so much on his YouTube channel, the feds came and snatched him. You didn't tell, right? That's what he said. I was saying so much stuff on my stuff, they came and snatched me. This is just like leading until motherfuckers knew that he was getting on the stand and all that shit with the O-Block shit, right? Be careful, man, watch what you say on here, man. These people really be watching. Whole time you was really been working for them people since 2008. You been working for them people, man. You know what I'm saying? But like Swipe used to, man, I just saw him inboxing me on Facebook. He, trying to be like, well, I was chopping it up with him, I'm saluting. Keep doing your thing. But just, even still, keep doing your thing. Just don't get on here and when you speak on me, these be making up facetious ass, this shit be fake. This shit is, you know what I'm saying? This shit is not real. You just say anything. Anything to say my name to get me, because you know I'm going to get to going. Besides that, what you going to say? There's nothing you going to say. What you going to say? Oh, I feel like King Yella a rat. Okay. I feel like Yella, okay. That's the only you niggas can say, or you making up something. If you feel like that, when you see hit me in my mouth, kill me, do something. Do something besides go on the internet and say Yella a rat or E-Tail or Adam22, goofy ass, shit like that. You just doing clown shit. But you ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna do shit in person. Niggas gonna wanna take a picture. You gonna want an autograph. Get out of here, nigga. Good ass. These love me so, suck my dick so much, they probably want me to sign my name on their ass. Pussy.
Well, O Block Louie is being charged with attempted murder for shooting Little Tim. Or should I say Lil Tim? They always get mad at me in the comments.
Man, I don't listen, man. Everybody was shooting each other that night. Y'all want to come back and get this? This man dead. Bond lost his life. Y'all let this man off. Why was y'all even messing with food? That man got a half a head and that's this big. Watermelon on this shit, and y'all want to mess with this man. Man, let that man look. I would have just, hey, listen, if I was the DA, I'd be like, man, look at that man's head, man. Leave that man alone, man. Leave that man alone, man.
That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy to come back after all this time to try to charge him with that, knowing everything that was going on, and, you know what I'm saying, knowing that his friend got killed. I mean, that's nuts, bro. Like, I don't even... Man.
Yeah, they asked, man. See, they probably was waiting. They probably was like, they wasn't gonna charge him in the middle of him being up like that. But then after seeing him doing interviews and talking and smoking weed and shit like that, they probably was like, yeah, let's go get that.
He's come back.
Yeah, he's back now. He's back. Oh, he on there smoking weed and acting like he regular. But shit, nigga got a half a head, he ain't regular. People get on this camera and portray, and just like niggas be trying to portray and act like they killers and act like they this and that. Everybody want to keep up with the Joneses and do what everybody else is doing. And in reality, this ain't even you. But I ain't gonna say that about Fool because he was getting busy on that video. He was getting busy on that video.
Yeah, the videos did drop.
He was getting busy, I mean, as he should. But, and still in all, everybody's shooting. Like at the end of the day, it's bullets flying. Like, I won't give a what you talking about. Bullets flying. I'm scared for my safety. What the f you talking about? You gonna charge me with a that killed my homie? Cause I popped him? What's going up? What y'all talking about? Bullets flying, I don't know, police killing people. You don't know who. They really don't know who killed who, man. Police shooting the shit out people, everything. So, ain't no telling.
Well, since our last interview, Adam22 came out with a little diss line on his last song. You know, they took the voice, left us with King Yella, I'm distraught. Kind of took a little shot at you.
Man, Adam is a guzzler. No more having ass white boy, man. I don't. He just dissed me again on the interview with J-Mane. J-Mane said there's a rat right there. He talking about, what is the King Yella? J-Mane done went off on him. But you know, I dissed the out of him. I made the note, me and Skinny dropped the no jumper diss. Me and Skinny from the 9, we dropped the no jumper diss. You feel me? But Adam is, man, listen, man. I just did a video on Adam, man. When I see Adam, man, I got some skin to skin kisses for him, man. You know what I'm saying? Some nice ones, man. Some nice kisses for him, man. So Adam is one person I just feel like is crazy because he just, and these are the type of people you gotta be careful for. They sell their soul to the devil, sell his wife, like big black man, big old his wife and other men him and shit like that. Like you can't even take nobody serious like that. Like he's up mentally himself because the shit that he allowed himself to do, have sex with, let other men bang his wife, and get on here and he really keep Fusion going. Like J-Mane went on him like, bro, you don't get on these interviews and ask no one nice question. Like you don't even like say we talking about everything we talking about. I'm not on here. You ain't on this. So yeah, did Durk shoot your homie? And it really was a story. Like if it was something like that. Like he keep up beef. You know what I'm saying? And he really ain't did his homework. He got Remo, done paid Remo to figure out to do the whole Chicago shit. That's the only reason the whole Chicago is on No Jumper because of Remo. You feel me? Without Remo, he wouldn't have knew shit about Chicago. That was a BMX, a bike rider. You know what I'm saying? Riding bikes and riding at the same time. That's the type of man this man is. But Adam ass is, somebody gonna do something to Adam. He think that cause he in Cali, he got Crips and Bloods or whatever that he got. Like, come on, bro. Like, them not gonna save you, not gonna ride for you for real, man. If you stop paying all you got, man, they would never with you again. Then why would you trust somebody like Adam? Everything that he had worked for him, ended up going against him. Sharp, everybody. What's folks' name? AB, what's the name? All of them, man, everybody was working for this, man. Then they stopped working for him. Why? Because he's around and seeing that he's doing, having sex with men, selling his soul, start keeping up bullshit, and you know? I just can't, and I supported dude. I supported him. He just did a whole bunch of crazy shit. Disrespecting my cousin, calling her little hoes and bitches, Amari Blaze, just disrespecting and playing with my name, gang. Like you don't even, like bro, I'ma smile for these cameras, gang. Like you don't even know me in real life, bro. I'm not even the one that, I ain't no clown, gang. We want to be known and be killers and all that shit and want the world to see that shit. That ain't even for the internet. You know, we could talk about, rap about, there's nothing. Yeah, you right. Oh, Yella, You not gonna ever have nothing on me unless you know me. You don't know me, you ain't gonna know what's going on. But the streets know, man, know what's going on, man, with a like me, man. You playing. Adam, I ain't gonna lie, he ain't nobody that you, I was spit in that face and smacked him like he a bitch. On Duck, like he, and then guess what he gonna do? Call the police. Then we gonna see who the snitch is after that. We gonna see who the real snitch. When something happened to him, he don't play with my name with in California. You study talking to Crips Bloods and trying to stir up shit I don't even know. So you saying shit about shit to other that I don't even know. You think I'm finna fight it? You think I'm like, hey, Yella, come catch the fade. No, your ass gonna go meet that man in the sky, man. Playing. That's what's gonna happen. Any motherfucker that think, like you playing with my name, like, come on, man. Like he tried to have, what's folks' name? DW Flame. Like, you know, you just stirring shit up. I just saw DW Flame in the club. You know what I'm saying? So be right there. Like, then I see DW Flame in the club, and guess what he do? Yella, what up? Man, it's a pleasure. The same way, I went to the Sada Baby show. I'm surprised you wasn't even there, mother. Sada Baby, man, you know what I'm saying? Me and Sada Baby running to each other. You know, Sada Baby, he see him smile ear to ear. But these be that, you know, shit be on the internet, then you see it in person, and it don't even be like, it's really like show love and like, you know? But fool like play with my name too much. Like somebody, I gotta piss on him, spit on him, take a shit on him. Like a gorilla. You go into the zoo, a glob of shit thrown on his ass. His ass gonna get hit with a shit gun. You know, a Glock dookie. Something gonna happen to him, man. I promise. His time, the clock is ticking, man. I don't hate nobody in the world as much as I hate him. And the reason that I hate him so much is because my love and how with Adam is genuine. It was genuine. And then for him to just turn and get the plan, then him and 1090 Jake each other and doing whatever they got going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I got no respect for that, he ain't even I don't know what to call him.
Now, with 1090 Jake, I seen a clip of him talking about you. And he said that you're always talking shit about Durk, but you would be his friend in a second if you could because Durk is successful.
Oh, Duck, I wouldn't be that friend. Durk. What you talking about? Why would I want to be his friend? My homies is dead. If you really, I just don't want to, man, listen, this shit for the internet, I just don't want to say the wrong shit. I don't give a about that. I don't give a if he get life or if he get free. I don't care. And 1090 Jake is a bitch. If I ever see him, I'm gonna beat the this fat pig looking ass. I bet you that. He definitely better have it. I saw him, Adam, he running around with big ass security. You running around with big ass security like that because you a bitch. He know he a bitch. And he a real rat. He got real paperwork, grievances and everything. Saying the name, he hit him in the face and hit him in the cell with the lock in the sock. Pussy ass. Get your goofy ass home. What is that? He done told on cases and he can't even go back home. Knock it off. You not from Florida. You from all the way from Boston somewhere. You not from Florida. I done had that was his celly, inbox me, send me the shit on this. And then just cause what the internet do is take with the most clout, bro. With the most clout and feel, okay, oh, he's a white boy and he could get away with it. Get your bitch ass on. That told them people, man. He told them people, scream, he hit me, get your bitch ass on. You a bitch. You talking about on Duck. Listen, I swear to God, they could put 1090 Jake and Adam in a ring with me by myself. I'll beat the out both of them on Skeezy Grave. Put their money up. Y'all can fight me at the same time. I bet you I'll beat out both of them. On my soul. I'm going to see all red and beat the out of Man. Y'all, I won't even fight y'all by yourself on skis. By yourself is hands down. Automatic, you through. Finished. Finito. Over with. By yourself, I'll give y'all a fair fade. 2 of y'all against me. Adam and 1099 tax bracket. 1099 taxes, man. Yo fat, funky, stinking, pig eating ass bitch. When I see you, I swear to God, on my grandma, if I ever see you, ever in life, I'm gonna do something to you. But we could do it the legal way, so y'all bitch ass won't call the police on me, and I will let both of y'all fight me. We can set it up in Vegas to fight me at the same time. Cause both of y'all is two that's not even black, that's not even from this culture, don't even come from this lifestyle. You a fake ass white blood. Get your goofy ass on. Goofy. They would kill your ass in Vegas and kill you even hitting a yard like that. You can't, that's not shit, don't even be acceptable. We'll kill your ass in Cali. Can they have Cali white bloods on the yard? They gonna be looked at crazy, right?
Yes.
The white boys gonna kill you. They gonna kill you. And the feds, you probably get a little leeway because he went to the feds, right? Did he go to the feds? But them white boys gonna come, boy, come on, one of them Aaron brothers gonna walk up and, what's up with this? Y'all, this is y'all people? They would kill you, man. He know that, man. His bitch ass. Get out of here. And then you wanna act like you, come on, man. You and Adam, culture vultures. You talking, both of y'all crashing the black, even though the blacks doing it to themselves. But y'all ain't doing shit but crash. I ain't never saw that pull up one white boy on this thing and call him a rat. Everybody he can target in the hip hop, get your bitch ass on. And you a rat yourself. A real rat. You done told on your cases. You done told on your celly beating your ass. Hitting you. You hit me with a rock and lock in the sock. Oh, get your bitch ass. You was a bitch. Square ass. Fat stinking ass. You just got me pissed off thinking about these goofies.
Now, some of the other news that has came out, man, is when Durk went for his...
Hold on. It ain't me. It's him. Stop saying that. You see? He went back to... I ain't saying nothing about Durk. He asked me about Durk. There's some fans. Like, I want to let them know. What? We make money off Durk, okay? That's why we talking about it. All right, let's make this money off Durk. Durk gonna buy you a car this year.
It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Long as we get them new cars and that new crib off his ass, it's good, right? Shit.
I mean, we gotta talk about the current stuff going on.
All right, now what happened?
So little Durk goes in for his hearing to try to get bond. And during this hearing, the feds come in and they say that they accuse him of being involved in another murder for hire against a guy named Stephen Mack. And this guy, it's kind of confusing, but he's kind of friends with the guy who allegedly killed D-Thing, and this, a guy named Damari Green, aka GG Puke. And this dude right here, he's in jail for a double homicide that's pretty crazy. And allegedly, what they're saying he did was he got some guys, brought them in their house, and killed these guys in front of their own family.
In front of his grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
This is the guy who allegedly killed D-Thing. But they're trying to put this other hit, the Stephen Mack hit, on him.
Yeah, man, they gonna try to tie everything back to him, man. I saw a lot of that stuff, man. Asking for money and all that shit. But they probably
text messages.
But like I said, this is what I said though. None of this shit you have direct anything to Durk. So, in reality, all that shit is really just accusations. You just saying, okay, fool, this. They just trying to put it together. But in reality, you don't have, they got food and them texting other person. Oh, did Durk send them money? They saying it, I read it. Did Durk send them money? But you not saying, hey, Durk, did you send them money? So a lot of that shit ain't gonna be able to, a lot of this shit, that's why it's gonna be so confused. It's gonna be hard to really just put all that shit together, even though they gonna try it. You know, like I said, man, I know people gonna do what they wanna do at the end of the day. They gonna bring everything. That's what I'm saying. They sitting back and they looking at that, then they looking at the other shit, then they looking at, I'm telling you, the O Block 6, and they finna start superseding shit and doing extra. But the thing is, somebody gonna fold, man. So somebody gonna, listen. You see how Alpo did. Man, okay, yeah, I killed him. I did this, whatever, woo-woo. Okay, you do your little time, whatever. You can do a little time and come home and get life. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that, man. Go, okay. These, man, y'all gonna put me in somewhere where I'm safe, my kids straight, I'm good, woo-doo-woo-woo. These. So I feel like somebody gonna end up getting down, for sure. Somebody gonna end up getting down there.
Well, okay, so you might have not seen all the paperwork. Bro, one of these guys who was in on the Steph and Mac hit has been an FBI informant for 5 years and has been paid $12,000 during that 5 years. And they're saying that he provided reliable and accurate information about gang members on the south side of Chicago. And this has been confirmed by law enforcement and used, you know, to take dudes down. You know what I'm saying? And the guy he became an informant after getting caught with a gun. Paid informant, bro.
For 5 years, 12,000. But okay, you can say everybody gang bang in Chicago. It's not a secret. The police gang bang, the mayor gang member. Come on, man. This shit goes on in the world, man. The president was a gang. Ronald Reagan was selling drugs. Y'all, this shit is not just us, man. This shit is everybody, man. Everybody acts like just. So that shit, I'm saying, is it direct? You can say that. But do they really got Durk saying, yeah, woo-doo-woo-woo, or Durk paying him, or woo-doo-woo? It's gonna have to take for whoever fooling them texting, or this or that, to say, yeah, Durk paid me to pay food, and da-da-da-da-da, he put me up to it, and he did this. If that don't happen, it's gonna be some bullshit in they shit. But all of it's just like, you don't know what these people gonna do. What they gonna, what they gonna say or how they gonna do it, But I don't know. It's a bunch of informants. But I'm waiting to see if there's gonna be paperwork to be like, yeah, man, Durk gave me the money. Durk did this, Durk did that. It's really not Durk. They just saying, okay, these are Durk people, and that's Durk brother died from that. Durk brother got killed. Okay, these Durk people, this is Durk record label. And being honest, that's all that really was said. Like with that, you know what I'm saying? Is it really direct to fool? It's gonna really have to take for somebody to say, Durk did this, Durk did that, Durk did that, he paid me, he did this, he put the hit on, he did that, he did that, he did that.
Well, one thing I did learn from the O Block case, the Duck case, is that the feds do not show all their cards.
They not. You know that. They not. So
there's gonna be more and more evidence that's gonna come out.
It's definitely gonna be some more shit. The same way they did all that, they ain't showed nothing to the day. The trial to show the way Duck was killed and da-da-da-da. They gonna play this, that, this, and then that day when you go to trial, when you think you're gonna go to trial, but like for us, we ain't gonna see it, but if you know you in there and you see some shit that got you, you're gonna be like, shit, what you gonna do? But in reality, it's still gonna have to go to trial, because when you know they got you, if it's like that, guess what? You said, okay, take this plea deal for 40 years, 50, you're gonna have to give me that. I'm not accepting that. You gotta give me that. I might as well take my chance, go all the way to trial and see what's gonna happen. They got hung juries. They got all type of shit all the time. You don't know what's gonna happen. You know, somebody might see it. You got how it's gonna go. We ain't going. You better not go with no more bench trial. That's what you better not ever do. They automatically cook with that man back there. Wow. Don't you get to pick them people? You get to pick your jury. Then you might be all right. He might get lucky and get some fans that just love him enough to just say, like pull a OJ. How OJ beat that shit.
You only need one guy.
That's it. How OJ beat that shit. Quite sure whoever was back there was an OJ Simpson fan, man. No matter if he was guilty or not, man. He ain't guilty in my eyes. See what they gonna do is they probably ain't gonna they gonna get all white people on them. They ain't gonna get nobody black but in reality they supposed to have it where it's fair. But the system not fair. This shit not fair.
They're definitely not gonna give him a fair trial. You know what I'm saying? If they can, they gonna do everything they can to convict him. That's a fact. Whether it's lying or not lying. I mean, because they even got that song that they were saying where Durk was allegedly bragging about the murder of Little Pob in there, and then they actually got records of when that song was recorded, and the song was recorded before the hit even happened.
I ain't gonna lie to you. They can say whatever they want to say. I don't believe that. There's no way you can talk about something. You just, you said this before it even happened. And then it happened. Who did that now? That definitely don't make sense to me. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You ain't finna be, I'm saying, because you can say whatever, you're not finna convict me off no whatever was said in the song. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I got my freedom of speech, my First Amendment. I can say what I want to say in music. Y'all don't even supposed to be using music against nobody. You know what I'm saying? That really don't even supposed to be going on. That don't even supposed to be playing in the courtroom. That's what I'm telling these people doing what they want to do. You can't say, this my First Amendment and I got freedom of speech and I can say what I want to say when you gonna take what I said and use it against me. This is my freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want to say. So, but for them to say that he made that song before the event actually will happen, and the song is really, I can't see that with 3D glasses. I can't see that with binoculars. I just can't see that being true.
I don't know how easy it is to fix those records or to do anything about that, I don't know how official all that is, but I'm sure that the feds will look into it for sure. And that if dude is lying, that's probably not gonna be a good thing.
Man, that's the least of the worries. I wouldn't be worried about that. You need to be worried about that's locked up. The music what I said. I can say whatever I want to say. You got to worry about these people saying, yeah, he did this. He did that. He did. He put that there. He made sure that happened.
Yeah, the music really isn't his problem. His problem is going to be obviously the cooperators, the credit cards, him being on the flights at the same time as Vonnie being on video, getting the ski mask, Vonnie being in the cars when this stuff happened. Those are going to be his major obstacles.
Yeah, that's on the back end, man. They gonna worry about them witnesses, the credible witness. Who is going to be a credible, incredible witness to this case?
I believe they want to take this thing to trial in January, which is like crazy soon. And from what I understand, is Durk is pushing for a speedy trial.
Durk better not be pushing for no speedy trial. I don't think he pushing for a speedy trial. When you get locked up in the feds, your next court date is going to say trial. Everything's going to say trial. I told you there's no real court. So It's say January, a motion or something gonna happen in January, whatever happened in January. Then they gonna push it down to July. From July, whatever's gonna happen, supposed to happen that day, they're gonna push it back to January the next year, February the next year. That's what I'm telling you what how it go. Automatically, they're gonna, your first court date is gonna say on your paperwork, when you get locked up, you're gonna be like, what? If you don't know no better, trial or not, because he got locked up in when? October, right? October, November, December.
Yep.
Everything,
not even 2 months yet.
Everything, I'm telling you, I go look, everything 90 days with these people. So look, October, November, December, January. It's gonna be at the 90-day mark. So what y'all come up with right now, y'all ready to go? No, push the trial date out. So that's what's gonna happen. Every 90 days, they're gonna keep doing that.
Allegedly, one of the guys who was allegedly in on the hits still is not arrested. And we still don't know who is the guy who dropped Quando Rondo's location. You know, allegedly an LA dude.
I heard they said you just said it. They said that's gonna come out too. They say you locked up or something already. But he ain't from Chicago.
Yeah, okay. Now, being experienced dealing with this type of stuff, man, why do you think these guys haven't been arrested?
They said he already arrested. So if he already arrested, they probably just letting him do whatever going on until they, you know?
Oh, right, you're talking about, that's cooperator 4. I remember this situation was similar to the young Dolph case.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know if you remember, but people were saying, they were like, yo, Dolph's killer's locked up. And everybody was like, nah, bro, nobody's been arrested for the murder of Dolph. And then when they actually made the arrest, he had been in jail for months already when they made the arrest.
He was already locked up. So that's what I'm saying. So,
right.
You know, they got so much going on. That's probably the least of their worries. He ain't the killer, you know, but he made the play.
He's not getting out.
Man, as long as they, man, listen, man, even if he get out there, this what they do too. The day you have your out there from where you going, it's gonna be somebody right there. Guess who's gonna be there? The U.S. Marshals. You thinking you getting out? That's what they do. They will sit there and let you think that. Unless they need to come in there and question you, but they probably ain't questioning them because they know they got them already, and they just gonna wait till that day. You know what I'm saying? You be blue. You're gonna be over blue. You stuck in that bitch, stuck like Chuck. Think you finna get out. Oh my, all day I get out in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Hey, come with me, buddy. To the back. Yeah. Who was y'all? Well, U.S. Marshals, man. You got a federal case waiting on you. Taking you up here, buddy. You're out. People be cold, man.
So that could be the case with Cooperator 2 also.
Yep.
Or not Cooperator 2, my bad. Co-defendant 2, the guy who was allegedly in on the hit, who still hasn't, we have no idea who this guy is.
Yeah, man, they know who they is. They know who everybody is. They just ain't telling nobody. They know who everybody is.
Well, did you see Brick Baby? He said he would have dropped Quando Rondo's location.
Brick Baby just talking, man. Brick Baby just talking. If y'all ain't paid attention to Brick, man, Brick gonna say anything to swerve y'all. Because they trying to say he had something to do with it. Brick had something to do with it, man. He wouldn't even spoke on that shit or nothing, man. He ain't, man. Brick just, same way he telling nigga he gonna come on do whatever the fuck else he telling him. He just, when you a gangster and you a real nigga, I mean, that been walked in like, I'm say what the fuck I want to say, too, That's the internet. I don't do, know in real life, but folks just, I believe, my personal opinion is, He bottle capping, man, spinning him up, man. Especially to go in there and say, I would've set him up with, if that was my, you know? Man, you and that, listen, man. You gonna know damn well when the motherfucker got something to do with something. They ain't listen, man. And next question. I ain't really, Well, up. Okay. That's gonna be your answer's gonna be already janky as won't be no answer. Don't ask me nothing that got nothing to do with that. I don't know nothing about it. I ain't see nothing. I ain't do nothing. I don't know them people. I wasn't there.
Well, I seen you and Charleston White are talking about sitting down.
Yeah, man. Me and Charleston, man, I ain't even chopped it up with him yet, man, but I've been talking to Sean Cotton to say cheese, man. You know, the last time he did that, he was talking about the J Mane shit, and he was just like, man, he don't feel like J Mane is authentic or whatever. Like he feel like, you know, like Yella, like it should have came from me. Like, you know, I was the first, whatever, whoever was. You know, I feel like J Mane shit is becoming authentic. I ain't feel like at first, you know what I'm saying? But as he getting older and growing and now having his own kids and, you know, now it's becoming like that. But, you know, Charles, even though, you know, Charleston called the police on me, disrespected, but I see something different in Charleston that I don't, you know, I can see, cause I do it too. Sometimes I act out and do crazy shit to get the attention that I need to get, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean I really feel like that or nothing. I might get on this motherfucker and say all type of motherfucker. I probably really ain't want to say it. I really ain't feel like that. I just trolled the out of motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Because I can see, because I did my homework on Charleston White. Before he was acting crazy, he was really being political and really going to them places and trying to push peace and trying to change the narrative. And nobody paid attention to him. So he came up with this, you know, with the character, and the character worked.
Charleston White did try to get you arrested. That's gonna be a little uncomfortable.
I mean, it ain't gonna be uncomfortable, man, because it's only like, it really wasn't nothing. Like, I could see if I got arrested or something, but I didn't get arrested. So you tried, didn't work. So these are gonna be things that I'm definitely gonna ball them out about redoing. And that's what you need to start doing too, how you did with what's her name too. That's smart ideas. You need to start doing that. 2 people.
Oh, 2 interviews?
Try to, just some raw shit. That shit make that shit go up, and then make it more interesting. Like, you know, like damn, 2 people from 2 different worlds, or 2 people that at the same time that's going on the internet and people paying attention to. That shit gonna rock out. But yeah, he tried, man. My PO ain't like him, man. It ain't work, man. My PO was like a younger Mexican guy, you know what I'm saying, from Cali. So he was like, you know, like really like with me. So they was straight. Like once I get off papers with him, he picked up Filthy Rich. Now that's Filthy Rich PO, but I called Filthy Rich and told Filthy Rich, like, man, you straight. Now if you can see right now, Filthy Rich back shooting videos, doing all type of shit that he wasn't doing. He, you know, but yeah, man, he was just like, man, yeah, he disrespected your daughter, and he said a lot of shit, man, and I don't fuck with him, you know. And at that time, I wasn't with him. Like even my pops would be like, man, y'all don't see what I see, and those was a lot of shit with Charleston was they tactics, man. A lot of that shit, man. I feel like man, Charleston probably was the type of person, man, that act crazy and do all that. And then when the camera go off, he probably, man, God forgive me for the shit I just did, man. Like I ain't mean, you know. Even though a lot of shit you can't take back, you said a lot of shit, but like,
What about the stuff he said about Duck?
What'd he say about Duck? He disrespected a lot of people. I don't think he disrespected Duck. But if I could sit down and talk to, it's gonna be really clear for this. If I could sit down and talk to him after he disrespected my child, nobody come before my kids. So that's still gonna go out the window no matter what. You know, as a man and respecting like for change as growth and trying to do something different. And that's just being a better man. Like I'm a ball him about it. You know, you bogus a lot of this shit. Like, you know, I can you up if I want to, you know what I'm saying? But I see so much bigger in his picture of shit that I did my homework and see that he doing behind the scenes and the shit that he really pushing for the people. And that man really going on this video, that man really going in the courtroom and they're like going in these places, not just in the street, like really, you know, really standing on business for shit that for the black community and not for the black community, the Browns too. You know, he got kids with his baby mama was Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Spanish. So he doing it for the black and the brown too. So, you know, and reality too, like when he talks shit about people, he talks shit about people that was, what can I say, demonic people. Like a lot of people don't be good people, gang. A lot of people, you living that life. You know what I'm saying? Vaughn, Lord Duck wasn't no saint neither. You know what I'm saying? This part of the streets, man. Duck will tell you out his own mouth. These people see me, they gonna kill me, man. You know what I'm saying? Duck, this is my boy. I know the lifestyle that we live. This shit, you can't sit here and cry over something. If that's the case, I'll be in the courtroom. Oh yeah, they killed my boy, man. Listen, man, there's so much shit that happened in the streets. That's what happened. This what happens. When you be in them streets, you can't cry. Then you can't cry, you know? I might cry because it hurt me, but in reality, I know every friend that I have. I know if my homie was a demon. I know some of the homies like, damn, folks ain't deserve it. But I know that had long belts and whooped a lot of ass. So, you know, there's a lot of shit like, you know, shit's gonna happen. You know, and it might happen in a gruesome or grab like a that way, like, you know. But if Duck Mama sat there and talked to him and he, you know, if his own mother could conversate with him and, you know, like he really was did send Duck Mama, I guess he sent her some money, she sent it back or whatever, you know. But at the end of the day, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. They told us that shit in kindergarten, man. So you really out here trying to kill somebody, harm somebody over some words, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to go try to kill a man and do no shit like that to the man over some shit he said, because I done said some shit to him. I done said his kids, I done said, you know, back. So your wife, all that, the same shit. So right is right and wrong is wrong, we both wrong. Moral of the story, we both wrong, he not right and I'm not right, but we both did. The same way with these streets, man. When he killed him, y'all both wrong. Y'all did, you shot him, you both wrong. You in the streets, we wrong. That's not right. What we doing, you working for the devil, doing the devil work, it's not right in reality, man. So I'm just maturing, game, for real, like growing like that, you know. That's why I said, like, even with the 1090 Jake and what's the name, that's why I let me get in the gloves, man, so it won't be no real problem. Or, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it. If the professionals could get in there with gloves on and kick ass, then do it like that. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, still trying to harm people, kill people, and doing all that, man. What goes around comes around, man. God don't like ugly, no matter who it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And in reality, like everybody headed the same way. White, black, Chinese, Mexican, gay, straight, we all gonna die. We living to die at the end of this shit. We all gonna die. Everybody. There's nobody that's gonna be here. We all. So.
Well, since our last interview, J-Mane went to O-Block and E-Dog kind of got on him a little bit, and J-Mane had to get out of there, man. You know, what was your thoughts when you seen the video?
E-Dog and them got on him because J-Mane said something in the interview. But J-Mane stood on business. He walked in that motherfucker. You know, a lot of people, I know J-Mane got a lot of heart to do that. There's a lot of people ain't gonna do that. I'm probably gonna be like, hell no, nigga, I ain't going over there. I ain't trusting this shit, you know? But J-Mane been doing a lot of crazy shit, sitting down with people, and you know that's why people are like, oh, you gonna be friends? Why would I can't be friends or even be around somebody that people are like, nigga, this killing that been going on, you know? Like like Charleston white shit, ain't nobody died, but that died, bro, it's be like, but you got said like, J-Mane done this the got Memo 600, brother, he did the same shit, they sat down, you know? But that's still growth, man. It's just certain shit and certain people. It's certain people like me, certain people like might not, you can say whatever you want, nigga, I ain't sitting down with Yella and try to come up with something, but niggas know in real life why they ain't gonna sit down with me. No, like niggas know. Niggas know they bitches, know they scared or whatever, or know like what happened in real life. So, you know, J-Mane a good dude though. You know, J-Mane ain't did nothing to nobody. So, and J-Mane is a BD. So he really wanted ass at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody being GD, but folks, you, like I got homies too that GD that's for OTF that, you know, but folks GD. Like I knew him all my life, but he GD. You know what I'm saying? So, behind J-Mane a good dude, man. You know, E-Dog, you know, they had like the young E-Dog really came and been extra. J-Mane walked off, and J-Mane obviously ain't want to argue because he know how to argue. If he would have sat there, J-Mane know he probably would have started arguing with it, and then shit probably would have went left. So he left. But the other, what's the name? Both Shoebox Baby said some real shit. The only thing I like, y'all take y'all music down too, nigga. It ain't just no, you know? There ain't nobody no bitch, nigga. And that's crazy. This nigga just popped up. As soon as I said that nigga name, look on the TV. That shit crazy. This should be crazy. But Shoebox Baby said some real shit, like as a young, but that little nigga Ike Money, he said some real shit. I'm like, damn, this young, but he was standing like, he kind of remind me of Duck, man. Like, damn, man, you know, young, 19, 20, 21, however. And he just, you know, he got a lot of voice in him, like, you know, like a lot of, like, shorty gonna be something different, man. But what J-Mane did, you know, that was, you know, it was major, even though, you know, the first time he went, that time I guess they trying to say was for the bet on, say Cheese. So he got, you know, he got the money, and you know, he got the money from Sean Cotton, and then went and passed it out to all to all of the dead ops kids and his own people kids. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, man, he taking them chances of even walking in them places, man, because it could have been ugly for a dude. He could have died in that moment. One of them niggas could have came out, cameras and got the switching in that bitch in just a second. Like, nigga just crashed out. So, I salute it though, you know. I just feel like it's, cause for the world, man, I just did this on my live, they felt like I was hating. This shit bigger than 63rd and O Block. It ain't just, you know, niggas dying on 53rd, 93rd, 23rd, 83rd, you know, 73rd, you know. Just dying, and not even that, just dying in California, Las Vegas, Mississippi, New Orleans, Minnesota. So, you know, he only could start somewhere, but like, that's why I said I did my interview, my shit last night, I made a live, and I said, me and Charleston sit down gonna be bigger than J-Mane and O Block. And the reason I said that is because when I do this shit, like, you know, I got shot on camera, walking in them trenches and really standing on business when it wasn't cool. You know, when everybody was still alive, the killers was still alive. So when I did it, which was 2015, 26, down there 10 years ago, it wasn't cool. Laughed at me, made fun of me. But now it's cool to push peace and all that. But at first it's cool to just want to be killers. Everybody want to be a killer. But this mindset that I got now is better, but I've been had this mindset. I've been wanting to live and been wanting to take care of my kids and get some money. You dig what I'm saying? But the reason I said that because this whole, it's people that need to be saved in every city, man. This shit need to be, it's bigger than Chicago for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the same way. It's kids dying in Vegas, and I live in Vegas, so you gotta preach and do whatever, go to these kids' schools and stand on business. But Charleston is connected in a lot of ways that people don't understand. He's sitting down at them tables with them people that's behind this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit bigger than us. So me sitting down, not just only because I want to help the people, like it ain't no, oh, I'm trying to meet, but it's the shit that I know Charleston can help me as a, and I'm gonna go in there and listen. Cause the niggas don't know Charleston got a lot of gang. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta listen. And the new positions and situations that help you get in. You know what I'm saying? Be on tour, really traveling and going to these places and really, you know, standing on business for the youth. Not just talking about it on Instagram and doing it for the camera. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on. In reality, that's what I'm on. The change for everywhere, for everywhere. For everybody glorifying, killing, and shooting, and we thinking that shit cool, you know? They said, you know, it's cool when you kill your own people, but it ain't cool when you tell that a motherfucker killed the motherfucker. But it's cool to kill your own kind. It's cool to kill. When have it be, you know? How's it cool? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's not cool, you know?
I seen in the headline that when you were doing your video that you were in Lamron's hood shooting the video, or you got shot in their hood?
Yeah, I got shot. I marched. Yeah, not exactly on. I was in their area, so you know, it was a BD neighborhood, man. So that's why it was so easy for that to happen. But that's how you know I was standing on business. I wasn't scared. I was willing to do that. I ain't willing to do that. If I would have died that day, that's what it would have been, man. But obviously God got a bigger story for me. You feel me? Obviously he need me. I'm a vessel for God somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? Because if I wasn't, I would have been dead that day. That man was this close to me. And there was nowhere for me to run but that way. It was a wall and the opposite way, but that way. They could have walked me down, but he couldn't walk me down because long leg Kobe blew his ass down. So thinking, oh, Yella just, no. Shot at me and was shooting at me and his ass got shot at too. So, you know? But.
No, why did you choose to go right there and do it in such a hostile environment?
Being honest with you, I didn't choose to go right there. So I did a scene on a block with a bunch of out there thugging. If you watch the Black Lives Matter video, thugging, and then a car pull up and shoot, and he missed the crowd and he killed a kid. That's the same block that I met Mimo 600 on. You feel me? Mimo was actually on that block that day. That's when we first met each other. Well, I ain't gonna say we first met each other. Mimo knew who I was. I didn't know who he was. Mimo really used to be at Miss Duck in them house on Ada, and I didn't even know that. Now he posting pictures. Bitch, he shorty. Man, this ain't never your little big T fast. He used to be on my block growing up. So, you know, his auntie and them lived on my block. So, I was on that block shooting a video. Obviously, his mama lived on that block. And so the scene from that, Bob, the kid gets shot. So we doing acting in the video. So from the acting, from the kid getting shot, we put him in a car and rushed him to the hospital. The hospital we went to was St. Bernard. My kids was born in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's in Lamron. That's in the, you know, that's in the BD's neighborhood. That's, you know. But I got family, I got cousins that's Lamron. I got blood cousins that's from over there. I got family that's from Lamron, bro. So, we in that part. So now we do the acting scene where I grab a kid out the car and run him into the hospital. Like, you know, we carrying him into the hospital. So from that, like, damn, okay, where else we gonna shoot? Like, this violite looked decent right here. It was under the violite. We was just gonna do, you know, just to show some Chicago looking shit. But the violite is actually like right next door to the hospital. So that's why we chose right there. You know what I'm saying? But with me, they knew. Like, folks of them, like, you tripping. LBG Duck stayed in the car and Billionaire Black stayed in the car. Folks of them ain't get the out the car. They fuck that shit. They stayed in the car. But whole time I had my gun. I gave my gun to Duck, a billionaire or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I had Kobe with me, long live Kobe. Kobe got killed with Duck Big Brother, FBG Brick. You know what I'm saying? But Kobe was already, he was like, really like our security. Folks had licensed, trained, he did like security jobs and all that. So we really, but he was a member. Like I knew Kobe since we was kids, but this Duck cousin. So Kobe was behind me in the video. So when the hopped out and started shooting at me, Kobe started blowing his ass down. So it went, that's why ain't nobody chased me on the thing or nothing. So as fast as it happened, him start blowing at me, his ass blew down. And I never even told nobody that too. I always swerve that question. Like people be like, ooh.
So you never told nobody this story before?
Like the people that I'm in there saying it, I'll just be like, man, don't think that they was the only one shooting. But Kobe dead, rest in peace. Kobe spanked their ass right back, so,
And you get shot. How bad were you shot when you got shot?
I got a bunch of, they grazed me a lot and it went in and out my elbow right here. On my elbow and then like behind my arm, the top, like some spots, then if he would have caught me for real, he would have got me on my side, like grazed up my sides right here on my rib. But them bitches just, I don't know, God was with me. Cause my cousin, I had that like dashiki ass shirt on too, so I was like, man, this was a shield, boy, I swear. I don't know. I'm like, bro, if the gun was on the other hand, if I would have caught somebody like that with nowhere to run but right there, I was gonna kill them. I'm God, honest truth. You would have died. If it was the opposite way, his ass was dead. A couple people probably would have been dead. I caught y'all right here. There's nowhere to go. So that was God. That's how you be knowing people be having purposes. My cousin was right there, which is my little cousin, female that rapper, Mari Blaze, her daddy. He was right behind me. He got bullet holes all through his shirt. The man ain't get touched one time. I'm like, how the you got all these holes in your shirt? And no bullet touched that man's skin. My cousin Sinister, man, Dante, man. I swear to God, bro, God is good, man. God is good. But it's so crazy because that day, like, I was already doing that, but that day, like, I just didn't take shit for granted. That shit just made me look at people different because I looked this man dead in his eye and never saw him before. So now it's like, damn, anybody would kill me. Anybody. You don't know. Hey, Yella, can I get a picture? Hey, Yella, you what the? And that's why you can't be too accessible to people, man. You can't be accessible to everybody because you don't know. They got backdoor shit going on. You don't know what's going on. But yeah, man, that shit, man. Long live Kobe, man.
He was trying to push peace, man. Get shot trying to push peace, bro.
Could have lost my life, man. But at least I would have stood for something, man. A lot of dead for nothing. You know what I mean? Dead for what? Nigga, a lot of people is dead for real and don't even know what they dead for. What is you dead for? What is your beef star for? What is this? A lot of that BD, GD shit, that shit was over a boy and a girl at school and this shit. Look how ugly this shit done got. Look how ugly this shit done got. There ain't no money was involved. You niggas ain't die for $1. You ain't die for, like a lot of is dead for nothing. No purpose behind this shit. All that Chicago shit, bro. Oh, he stole a couple bags of crack, or he stole my drink, or he took my gun, and bro, you die for a gun. You die for some drugs. At the end, niggas losing their life for nothing. You ain't even saw nothing, did nothing, got nothing. But a bullet to the face, 50 of them, switches, belts, all that, man. The youth better pay attention, man. That shit ain't, the streets is dead, man. It's over with. That shit over with, man. Shit over with.
What do you think about the Venezuelan gangs invading Chicago?
Man, I don't know nothing about it, man. I ain't been there. I ain't been to Chicago in a minute. I don't know nothing about it, man. But I just tell you, like, Spanish gangs ain't really to be played with, man. Latin Kings and SDs and all that. These come from Venezuela already raised a whole nother way. So they rules and shit from where they come from. That's why you have people that do come from other countries that come out here. That's why all the shit when the cocaine and all that shit first hit and was killing like that, because that's what they was doing already at home. Niggas, the army, they used to killing motherfuckers acting crazy like that already. But in the United States, they not accepting a lot of that shit. But a lot of people, they don't give a and they really standing on business. They gonna die for this shit. So they ain't to be played with, man. They out there smoking shit and doing the same shit. Cause they don't give a, you know how motherfuckers did the same way, the cartels and they don't give a, they ready to die. That's one thing about Spanish, Mexicans, they standing. It'll be they all gonna ride. You know, I've been in prison with niggas. You got in prison, man. It's finna be a riot. Blacks, what up, man? I'm in the shower. I was under the bunk, and man, all these on you, man. They got knives, everything. They coming. He gets standing on that business, and that's our food. And they gonna stand on that business. That's why they just had them the Venezuela and versus a black person, and they was finna fight in the alley. They're scared of Venezuelans on their ass, man. Doing all that tough talk. There's a lot of black people, man, that just be talking, and it's about that business, but a lot of them just be talking. Without them weapons, you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Without that gun, you a bitch. And that's the majority of it. That's why it's killing like that. And that's why as soon as he get punched, because you can't stand no ass whooping. But
damn, I know, man. Them gangs kind of came out of nowhere and just started like causing all types of problems.
Man, there's already Chicago was a problem city already, man. Chicago was already a gangster city.
You know what I mean? And then you throw a bunch of dudes that are just wild, and you just put them right in the mix.
And they know what they doing. That's why they put them there. They put them there. They ain't gonna take them people and put them in no other place. Okay, we gonna put these badass people in this badass city. They know what they doing. Everything already. This should be a science project already. This should be a test. They know what they doing already. Let's put some of their ass over there, kill some of these. They know what they doing already, bro.
Well, I seen you pulled up to Chief Keef's shop or his old shop or something.
Yeah, I went to No Jumper for real. I really went to No Jumper. And while I was at No Jumper, we went somewhere. We walked down that's on Melrose or something like that, ain't it? It's on whatever it is. It's on Melrose. And then folks in them were like, let's go Chief Keef's store right there. And they really went over there first, so I just went over there with them. Then, okay, I'm gonna troll while I'm right here. But it's so crazy, not even troll, because in the video, like I did on the video on Skis, I didn't even say nothing bad about Sosa. Like, I like Sosa on GLD. Like, I like out of a lot of, man, Keef, especially the Keef, today Keef, Shorty something different, man. I like Shorty, man. I don't give how nobody feel, man. On folks enough. And in the middle of the war shit, I was still listening to Chief Keef music. I ain't give a love Sosa, bang, bitch, I'm sliding. I'm listening to Keef and dissing them at the same time. But in reality, I was a fan of Keef music. And now as I'm older, I'm a fan of what Keef has become. See, Durk could have been what Keef had, but no Durk in a jail cell. You know what I'm saying? Shorty just carried himself different. He humbled himself and just really went for change, man. I just watched the nigga on the 20 versus 1. You really don't get to see Keef interacting and being himself, like, you know what I'm saying? Why he just on that, just living his life and just right. And that's what it's about. That's what it's really about at the end, man. But yeah, in that video, it never was no shade through or nothing. Like, you know, probably don't like me or don't like us, or, you know. I ain't even gonna say that because Keef comment on my shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, y'all stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying? When we was on one of them lives on my page, you know, Keef comment. So he went and commented if it was like, if he was like, F them. You know what I'm saying? So this was like last year. He put the comment on my Instagram. But yeah, you know, like Tato and them and Ball Out and them, but I don't even know them. Like, you know, them niggas just, some of them just be over tough and want to still be tough. But folks of them just be chilling too. Now, you know, they done been in Cali. I see on the thing yesterday, them, you know, shit, I'm gonna have to catch the fade. You know, don't say that in Chicago. So you know, I've been on the West Coast now. You started to talk like that and shit. But yeah, man, you know, I was Shorty, man.
I mean, he's definitely looking like the smartest guy. You know what I'm saying? Out
Man,
of the BDs.
He the pioneer of this shit, man. Hey, listen, I always say this shit. I don't care. I'm always giving him his flowers. Without Chief Keef, they probably wouldn't have been no Lil Durk, no Lil Reese. It might not have been a Billionaire Black. It might not have been a King Yella. It probably wouldn't have been an FBG Duck. Without Sosa getting the notoriety first. Because Duck and FBG, Duck and Lil J first diss song was to Chief Keef. And I think Soulja Boy, the Critical. So you know what I'm saying? So that's just like how shit got into the mix. So folks in them like, without who? If Keef didn't rap, then folks in them wouldn't have nobody to diss. The E-Days, you know? Like all that shit. So all that shit, everybody played a part. We both sides were somebody to talk about. You know what I'm saying? They side had to talk about our side. We had to talk about their side. We had to listen to their music to know how to respond back, or how this, or he this, or this, or he said that. How? So everybody is a fan of each other's. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You even had Chief Keef on that bitch. These bitches, what'd he say? These bitches can't 300, but I'm BDK. He rapping Lil JoJo shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if he really wasn't a fan, he still heard the music. And he didn't have to say that. Just like King Von rapping Slide. Von's sister rapping. Come on, man. Everybody, man. You can't deny good music, and you can't. What I don't do is sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna be 35 years old. I'm not gonna be on this motherfucker like, I ain't never played a Keef song. I ain't never played a Durk song. I ain't never. And I listen to Keef more than I listen to Durk. Ever. I would never say I was a fan of Durk. I won't say that. I would say I was a fan of Keef for sure. I listen to Keef music. When I say listen to it, this shit is playing. The whole album is getting played. You know what I'm saying? Even the last album that just came out. I never did that with Durk. Ever have I ever did that. I might have one. My favorite song by Durk is with TK Kravitz. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, it was like most motivational song that he could have ever came out with. And that was like 2017. But the rest of this shit, I really don't be, you know? But like I said, man, I salute Keef, man, and what he doing.
Did you say Duck dissed Soulja Boy?
Duck and King Lil J, their first song called Critical. That was their biggest song. It's like I think it was a Chief Keef and a Soulja Boy diss. Because, you know, Soulja Boy the one that gave Keef like the first kick in the ass, him and Lil B. They got on that bang.
Okay.
And that 300, Tuka gang, bitch, you know? So they got on a remix. And so they saying Tuka gang, they don't know. So now you know, inserting yourself into something. So now it was Soulja Boy and what's the name, this.
You know, I think seen you speak on this a little bit, man, but, you know, Chief Keef and Durk don't really get along.
Yeah, not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. I mean, if we got along, man, if they really got along, it'd probably been 150 songs, right? The video, something, right? If we homies, right? And we both in the industry.
They got one song.
Never saw a video, nothing. They in each other videos, you know, and that was at the beginning of the time. Because it be homies are homies, man. Niggas be friends of friends and shit like that. Like, okay, you fool now. Like it'd be circles inside of circles, you know? And in reality, they both was like, y'all both in competition. Lil Reese just rolled with both of them. On both sides. He got best of both worlds. He got Keef and he got Durk. You know what I'm saying? But, no, man.
You would have thought that them being so big that they could have went on tour together.
Right. They would have made a lot of money. And I saw Durk say, oh, why would I be in tour with Keef? You might not have been in tour, but, you know. And I think Durk just said he was finna try to bring him on tour. Durk said that on this interview with what's her name. Said I was gonna try to bring Keef on tour. Oh, you know. I think, like I said, like Durk plays Keef music and then at every show to Finito and turn that bitch up. But I feel like Keef don't like fool. But Keef really don't like nobody, to be honest with you. He just be to himself. But Keef, yeah, because you still, you know, Keef then stop doing songs with everybody. He ain't even do songs with no more. So Keef know that, like, when you know, like, see how everything, that's why I be saying, like, you got some that get hot and they get that fire and they, you know, get in a place or whatever, and then, you know, they lose their flame or they go to jail, they lose their life, and you know, because a lot of people did look over Keef. Oh, Keef fell off. But the whole time, Keef got designing clothes, video games. He doing hella different shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, you motherfuckers always thinking, bro, the only money is not on the internet. The only money is not through music, social media. It's money a million ways. How the fuck you think people is living? There's people out here that sell candy and got more money than, you know, people out here that design clothes, shoes, and come up with shit that making money. So just because people always thinking, because, oh, this rapper, he fell off, he ain't got nothing. Man, shorty's still rich as hell. Still rich as so.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.